Chelsea have a midfield problem. Enzo Fernandez and Romeo Lavia being out injured for 1 week and 5 weeks respectively. Chelsea will be looking to get a temporary fix in that midfield position. Obviously, before then, we have been talking about our midfield, about adding someone there, about recalling a loan. But it looks like Chelsea will go for a more temporary fix in the former Aston Villa man and current Juventus midfielder in Douglas Luiz, who obviously he's kind of out of place, or he hasn't found his rhythm at the Italian Serie A. And equally in this video, we'll be talking about Vega, Dibling, Carney Chukwuemeka, Andre Santos, and Alejandro Gane. So first of all, welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Knows Football. Make sure you like the video. It goes a very, very long way to telling the algorithm that we are doing something right here. And at the end of the video, you like what I'm doing here and you want to see more of me, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, let's get into it. Renato Vega. Obviously, it's no news that Renato Vega might leave Chelsea permanently or temporarily. Maybe on loan, maybe permanently. And he's not, a lot of clubs are interested in him. But apparently, we got an update, according to Fabrizio, that understand Juventus sent a loan proposal to Chelsea for Renato Vega. After talks exclusively reviewed last week, negotiation continued with 3 clubs in the race, while Juventus are open to loan with no option included. Juventus are currently ahead of BVB. Yeah, so it looks like he will be leaving. Marcel are equally in for him. A lot of clubs are equally in for him. And it looks like Lazio are equally in for him as well. But Lazio are showing interest in signing Renato Vega permanently, leaving 50% on future sale. The fee would be around 12 million euros, but Chelsea are asking for 25 million. The club are talking about it in discussion for Cesare Casside. So yeah, and Marseille are equally interested. Stuttgart, I think BVB was the destined destination. Well, I don't know. We have to see what happens. Obviously, Chelsea wanted to sell him more permanently, but he said he wants to remain at Chelsea. He just wants to go on loan because the 2026 World Cup is coming, and you need to be playing matches for you to get a call-up, which I think is fair. But Chelsea have already accepted to let him go on loan. We just have to see what club signs him, and whatever situation he leaves, if he leaves permanently or he leaves on a temporary basis. And the player that has left on temporary basis is Andre Santos. Obviously, like I said, we have a midfield problem and there are talks of him being recalled. But we're not talking about him being recalled. According to reports that several clubs have contacted Chelsea for Andre Santos. Bayern Munich are keeping eye on him ahead of this summer. He's looking very, very much in their sight. Milan are also following him along with other Premier League clubs. Like, yeah, Andre Santos, come on there. We are not selling him. He's not for sale. And even if we are going to sell him, Kobe Menu, we want 70 million for him. We want 100 for Andre Santos. You get me? But we are not selling him. He's a player that I think he has a very, very long-term future at Chelsea. And a player that a lot of Chelsea fans are buzzing to see play for the club, even saying that we should recall him this January. So I don't really see how that deal is going to work out. But I'm not putting anything past those directors, those criminals. I'm not putting anything past them. They can do and undo. If the right offer comes, they might sell Andre Santos. So we just have to keep an eye on them. We are actually a selling club. Like I said, Chelsea is a supermarket. We are ShopRite, Tesco. That's what we are. Alejandro Gane. It's no longer news. Chelsea are interested in Alejandro Gane. I made a video in the morning. I spoke about it exclusively. And it looks like Napoli have submitted a bid. I talked about it in the video as well. But according to Fabrizio, he said that Chelsea are weighing up a formal proposal for Alejandro Gane. And like I said, I think come end of this January transfer window, I think Alejandro Gane is a Chelsea player, because Napoli are equally trying to get Karim Adeyemi, and if a deal works out there, and Karim Adeyemi look destined to leave Borussia Dortmund. So if a deal works out there, I think Chelsea will be the only club left to sign Gane. And most of you don't want him to come. As for me, I'm in between. If he comes, fine. If he doesn't come, fine. I like him personally, like not as a player, but I just like him. You get me? But I know the attitude problem and stuff, but we'll just have to see what happened on this whole Garnacho issue. A lot of Chelsea fans are throwing fuss about it. But a man that has been forgotten, not really forgotten, but it looks like he doesn't get a smell close to the first team, not even as a substitution. Carney Chukwuemeka, according to TalkSport, Everton are interested in Chelsea midfielder Carney Chukwuemeka. TalkSport understands Chelsea would be willing to terminate Armando Broja's loan in order to facilitate a loan move to Goodison Park for Chukwuemeka. We only have to see how that goes. Yesterday there are talks of Dortmund or Strasbourg, so we have to see whichever formula that works, you get me. But it looks like Carney Chukwuemeka is definitely leaving Chelsea this January on temporary basis. Nobody is coming close to the fee Chelsea is asking for him, and maybe because of the transfer or Chelsea wanting to sell him, I think that's why he hasn't been playing. Cesare Casidai, the same thing, he was not on the match day squad. Renato Vega, the same thing. So we have to look out for this whole Carney Chukwuemeka issue and see what happens. But for me, I think you should go to Strasbourg. That would be better. Play the rest of the season with Andre Santos, who is equally there, Caleb Wiley, Petrovic, which are some of his teammates at Chelsea. I think that will easily settle down there. And given that the French league is physically, when it comes to physicality, is almost equally the same thing to the Premier League. So I think that will be a very easy place for me. I think it's better because that club is going to take care of him, and we are going to ensure, Chelsea is going to ensure that he's playing. If we are going to sell him, he's going to get his price up. If he's going to play for Chelsea, he's going to go there and prove his worth, whatever way. So I think Strasbourg for me is the best place for him to go. Well, now let's get into the elephant in the room, the main topic. Douglas Luiz. Apparently, Chelsea is not the only club that is interested in him. According to Fabrizio, after Man City and Chelsea have asked Juventus about a potential loan for Douglas Luiz until June, Juventus has no intention to open doors to loan move at this stage. Negotiations are not advancing. Well, you might ask, this is a player that Juventus, earlier part of the summer, they are looking at kind of offloading him. There are links of him leaving Juventus because I think he's out of favor or he hasn't found his rhythm, whatever one. But I think Matt Law painted a more clearer picture for us. According to Matt Law, Chelsea did ask on the condition of loaning Douglas Luiz to the end of the season, but do not want to pay the big fee or commit to an obligation which Juventus are demanding. Makes more sense. You get me? Chelsea doesn't need to sign what's his name? Douglas Luiz. We already have Romeo Lavia, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Andre Santos, and Ugochukwu will be joining Chelsea. They'll be coming back in the summer. So I don't know if he's a type of profile that Chelsea will want to sign. But you know, the January transfer window, I think we have like a week and few days to see something happen. Chelsea is yet to sign any player. This club is a joke club, sharp. So let's move on. Tyler Dibling was formerly at Chelsea. Chelsea signed him, but I think he clocked homesick and stuff like that, and Chelsea had to let him go back to Southampton. And he has gone to Southampton and he has shined. He's 18 years old. But according to Sky Sports, Chelsea are one of the 3 Premier League clubs monitoring Tyler Dibling. Southampton have set a £55 million price tag for this month. So I think 2 of other clubs that are interested in him are equally Tottenham and Manchester United. You know, Tyler Dibling is in their list for left back. But like if you heard the according to this report, it said this month. So maybe in the summer it's going to be cheap. Tyler Dibling has been on a very good form since this season started. 18 years old. We just have to see what happens. I think if Renato Vega is to leave, I think Chelsea might sign him. So yeah, here's the video. If you like the make sure you like the video, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. You go be.